Hello everyone, welcome to the Serial Hobbyist YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at a backgammon table from the 1960s, as well as do an unboxing of some goodies for this table from Gammon Village. If this is your first time here, my name is Jordan. Thank you for joining me. If you're a subscriber, thank you for helping this channel continue to thrive and grow. I have never owned a backgammon table before, but I've always wanted to. There are a few models that I like. I'm someone, as you can tell from what I've got here, that I like a modern, minimal type design. I'm not much for ornate French Renaissance looking decorations or the legs of the table. I want something sleek and clean, and this one came up on Facebook Marketplace for a really good deal. Luckily, the gentleman did not find a local buyer and was amenable to packing it up and shipping it to me here in Utah, and so I absolutely love it. I'm going to tell you what I like about this table, kind of a little bit of the history. I don't know much, but then we're going to do an unboxing of some goodies from Gammon Village that are going to complement this table. Now, this is from the 1960s. I don't know exactly when, but we know that because there is a note on the bottom of the table that says that this was purchased as a gift for a family member at a department store, I believe, and it's held up remarkably well. It's a wood table with a cork surface right here, white and green points. I'm not sure if this darker, I think it's wood. This darker wood on the edges here was from the factory or the manufacturer, or if this was added as kind of like a protection against drinks or whatever you want to set hair scratches, because it definitely is a little bit raised and a little bit different from the rest of the table. But overall, it was in great condition. I ran over it with some scratch cover and some polish for the wood. I wiped down the field a little bit. The points on the cork are, I would say, moderately faded, mild to moderate. They definitely could maybe someday in the future, if we wanted to restore, like be painted or something like that, but I have no plans for that right now. Another really great thing about this table that I like is that it is portable somewhat. So you can fold the legs up, which was really crucial for where we live right now, where we don't have a ton of space and this can't just live out here all the time. And so I can carry this around the house rather easily. It's solid, it looks beautiful, it's nice to sit at like a dedicated table with a drink right here and play, and it's been fun for my wife and I, despite all the other tables I have. Now, the table did not come with any sort of accessories at all. So what you're seeing right here are just some chintzy dice that I had from a set laying around. We'll replace those in the future. I also have one of my custom doubling cubes, which you're gonna get an up close look at sometime in the next couple of weeks. I just grabbed a green one that I've made to kind of match the rest of the board. But today I wanted to look at what Gammon Village sent over. I reached out to them and told them I got this table to see if there's anything that I haven't seen on my channel yet from them that would work well with this, and they absolutely delivered. Now, this is a true unboxing. I have not opened this stuff up yet. I mean, I opened the box, but I've not taken anything that came from them out of the plastic. So let's start with the dice cups. While I'm pulling these out, this is a 1.75 inch tournament size checkerboard, and so the checkers that I got from Gammon Village will reflect that. The cups are a really nice faux leather design. They are a cylinder, which I like. They have little ridges on the top and bottom. They are padded with felt and trip-lip on the inside. I kind of just chose these off the website. Good sound for the dice. I mean, it feels nice in the hand. Where this is a tournament size board, I wanted a little bit bigger of a cup, so this feels pretty good. Not as big as my Chrysloid cups, which are probably the largest by circumference, but these feel good. They're not super skinny like a Wycliffe's brother, and I'll link these down below, but this is perfect. I got a dark, like a brown leather. It's a brown table. It's a perfect match. So those are the dice cups. I'll overlay some shots of those up close. Let's look at the checkers, which if you're a backgammon board fanatic like me, like checkers are what we get excited about. So I imagine these, I kind of chose them off their website. They seem similar to the Wycliffe brother checkers that I have, but I chose their flat ones because I've never had any Gammon Village flat checkers. So, oh my gosh, right out the gate, the like marbleized finish on these looks amazing. Wow, those are like hockey pucks. They look beautiful. You can kind of hear the sound there. A little bit higher pitched than the like the more plasticky checkers on the Wycliffe brothers. Like I'm sure these come from the same place, but maybe it's just because they're not dished. A little bit higher pitched, great weight, really stunning depth on the marbling. I'll overlay footage so you can see that, but the true test is the fit. So I believe this takes a full like 44.5, 45 millimeter checker. Wow, and that is absolutely perfect. Let's get the camera overhead and show you how these fit on the board and play a few rolls. All right, so now you can see the board overhead up close. Here's the cups real quick, just so that you can see them. Let me turn my camera viewfinder so I can see what you all are seeing. So these are the cups right here. Good quality, trip lip on the inside. I mean, nothing to like, it's not like some handcrafted thing, but it's a great dice cup. Like, they're perfect, they're made for backgammon. I like these. Now the checkers, oh my gosh. I got amber and green. Like, look at the depth of the marbling in these things. They're really pretty. You can kind of hear that clicking sound, that high-pitched kind of nature of these. And then look at these. I mean, those are stunning. Really impressed. You know, one thing that can be said for Gammon Village checkers, you know, they come from a factory, but they are flawless. Like, there is no flashing on the sides. There are no ridges. These are very beautiful, perfect checkers. Other manufacturers have great checkers. You know, you got your Chrysloids and your FM Gammons and your whoever, but there's some, I feel like I find imperfections in all those checkers. These ones, I mean, have zero imperfections. So let's set a game up here. This surface, I feel like I could wipe it down a little more. These definitely slide. They're not like floating like on a, you know, a new Chrysloid board, which is probably just grime from what, 50 years now of use. So we could probably improve that. I don't think it's anything to do with the checkers themselves, and because if I were to throw these on my other Chrysloid, I don't think we'd have a problem. So yeah, these are their, I don't remember if they're 44.5 or 45. They're bigger. They're bigger 1.75 inch checkers, which I wanted because, as you can see, the fit here is like literally spot on, like no play almost. Like, depending on which checker you have in here, like the greens, there's just like a 0.5 millimeter of play. If we throw a yellow in there, it's almost like a little too big. Let's see. Are the yellows just slightly larger? Just by a touch though. I don't think that's gonna affect play too much at all. And obviously, like these checkers aren't like made for this board. I just picked these. So, I should probably put these back to the right side. Okay, let's throw some rolls. You can see my my cube I made here. You'll get to see more of that soon. All right, I'm just gonna do this unofficially. There we go. Okay, yellow wins it with the 3-2. We'll just say that they come down. Oh, now there's 3 in there. All right. 6-4 over here. I mean, we can just come across and hit, yeah? Let's put this cube over here. Okay. Give yellow a chance now. Ooh. Okay, so tell me, is that a cube decision right there, right? On the bar early and miss the come in? Is that a, should green be cubing? I don't know. Tell me. That's like my weakest part of my game, for sure. Double 5s. Do we just come bum and bum? I mean, I feel like there's, in the early game, there's not much to do with 5s. 3 and 4, so they'll probably do that and come up, right? That's what I imagine is the right thing to do. I'm not putting a lot of thought into these. 5 and 4, 4 and, just whack them again. That's probably right. I mean, leaves 2 blots. The other option would be to come down and make a point. But I think when in doubt, hit, right? All right, let's see where we're at here. 5 and 4. Okay, so now they've got two anchors in my home. Not too bad. All right, one more roll apiece. I mean, these checkers are beautiful, like mirror finish. 1. Oh, it doesn't leave us with a ton. I mean, just like bring those up. Yeah, mirror finish, like tons of depth and really beautiful on the marbling. Very, very impressed. 4 and 1. Strip their midpoint, or 1, 2. Oh, we can bring some builders in there. We could come down with the 4 here and do the 1 here. I don't know. You guys tell me on that one. let's cut to an outro. So there you have it, my new 1960s table with some absolutely gorgeous and very nice quality Gammon Village checkers, a set of cups from them. Overall, really fun to play on. If you haven't tried the backgammon table thing yet, shouts to Jim Sutherland for turning me onto this. You should check out Facebook Marketplace in your area, see if you can find something like this, because this is a really, really great time. Thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned because soon you're going to be seeing an up-close look at these custom doubling cubes that I'm making. You can get one for yourself in the future. I really appreciate you watching today, and I'll see you next time.